Hello, 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 and hello. Yes. So I'm going to wait for YouTube to send out some alerts, okay? But hey, guitar bass, it's your girl Britt Brat going live with the Breathe Talk. And we have to talk about this breaking news. Literally, just hit the newsstands literally 30 minutes to an hour ago, right? Um, People sent it to me from the Jasmine brand. They sent it to me from on site. All the blogs are covering it. It's trending on Twitter. So before we even get into that, let's go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Baby, Mr. Devon Franklin, the pastor himself, has filed for divorce. You heard it correctly. Devon Franklin files for divorce from Megan Good after 9 years of marriage. Woo! That is a long time. As y'all are coming in, make sure you thumbs up this video. It allows the algorithm to know that y'all rock with the kid. Everything we say over here is for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice, and don't get your panties in a bunch. Okay? So I'm going to be reading from the article, The Blast broke this news. According to legal documents exclusively obtained by The Blast, the case was opened on Monday, December 20th. Literally yesterday. At the Stanley Mosque Courthouse in Los Angeles, California. The couple has been married since 2012, but do not have any children together. Just earlier this month, Devon promoted her new Amazon Prime video series called Harlem, which was Megan Good's. He promoted his wife's new series, right? Which premiered on Friday, December 3rd. The show features 4 friends trying to live out their dreams in New York City. Although Franklin wasn't at the premiere event in New York, he supported her in spirit. In an Instagram story talking about the premiere, he said he was so proud of my love. Y'all not ready for this. He wrote in a caption alongside the video, "I'm so proud of my love at Megan Good. She's one of the most talented actors on the planet, and she's funnier than you may know. But I'm so glad you finally get a chance to see her do it all as Camille Parks in the new Amazon story." It's unclear if settling down and having children played any role in the divorce, but the title of Franklin's new book, Live Free, has definitely caused fans to speculate. Right? A lot of people were caught off guard by this news. They went on a whole promotional tour talking about how they were in love. I remember their first book about how she practiced abstinence, how God told her this was her man and all that. And she knew she was going to marry him. But I told y'all, like I said the other day, I was told she didn't want children. Now, I don't know if that's something that was discussed prior to them getting married, but that has been the talk of the town. It's also been the talk of the town that, you know, a lot of people felt like she wasn't giving first lady, right? She didn't act like a pastor's wife. So, and she took a lot of risque roles, and I don't know. What I do know is this. I thought they were a good couple. I thought they looked good together. And then I started to notice he hadn't been around like he used to be. They hadn't been taking pictures lately. And so I just feel like if she did want children, he probably thought, man, eventually she will. And here we are 9 years later, still no kids, still not pregnant, still wanting this budding, thriving, acting producer career in Hollywood. And I want something completely different. I feel like they're on 2 different trajectories if you let me tell it, right? So a lot of people were caught off guard by this. They said, I was always rooting for them, but I noticed they were separated a lot. A lot. And then a lot of people felt like he was controlling. They felt like her being with him was a little bit too much. He controlled her image and how she looked. And that could be another thing. He is a pastor. So, there's a lot of things that count. Yes, you got this beautiful, handsome man, but he is a parishioner of the church. And she cannot deal with that. So the fact that he's filing for divorce 5 days before Christmas, honey, ooh, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. All I know is this, baby. The holidays are hitting different this year. Can we get the likes up? There's so many of y'all in the chat. Let me see what y'all are talking about in the comments, because I read from the court documents now. Woo, child. Let me hit this like button, even though I'm hating this. He needs to stop playing. What goes on here? Either she didn't change or he changed. And one of the two. But it's something big going on with a big name Christian. When a big name Christian wants a divorce from his wife before Christmas. Very true. I think he wanted children. I think he really wanted children, because y'all have to understand, this is an attractive man. He's leading all these people, right? He's big time in the Christian community, and his wife does not want to bear his children. Baby, that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes in itself. Praying for her, him, and all that good stuff. Ooh. Ooh. The way my jaw is already on the floor. Like, baby, I was going to talk to y'all today about Summer Walker, and then this hit, and I said, I know y'all lying. I know you lying. And it speaks volumes. They've been married since 2012. Let's not act like when we see couples together, married couples at that, we don't find it a little strange that they don't want children. Hence why when we watch Sex in the City, when y'all remember when Carrie Bradshaw said her and Mr. Big, they didn't want kids, that's not in their plans. And people was looking at them like they had the plague, because it's like, you don't want to see what another you would look like, even if you don't have to have them. Even with surrogacy, you don't want kids. Wow. And a lot of people are saying that. A lot of people felt like he was either A, too controlling, she didn't want to adapt to the Christian lifestyle, or she just didn't want children. I mean, let's not act like men don't file for divorce. But when you're someone who's in the church the way he's in the church, 9 times out of 10, it's the woman doing the filing. Tell me if I'm lying. This is so unfortunate, because I really love his message. I don't want his message to get muddled down about saving yourselves for the right one and teaching men how to actually be men out here. But it's really unfortunate. Yes, honey, like what? I can just hear people now shaking my head. Guess they ain't the younger version of the Barack and Michelle Obama after all. Ooh. I wonder if it had to do with her role on the show Harlem. I mean, that is a risky role. That is a risky role. The moment she started taking up more acting gigs was the moment I realized, like, she wasn't conforming to what they already had going on. Something I told Ken Nola, I just feel like she did not want to adapt to that. It's a lot. And then he was telling me, it's one thing to be married. It's another thing to be married to a pastor. Then to have children with a pastor. There's a lot that goes into that. And I said, you are right. You're definitely right. Definitely right. I mean, look at the Clark sisters. Look at their children. Look at T.D. Jakes' children. Hell, look at Pastor John Gray, the ultimate cheater. Look at his kids. Like, all of that plays a role. Like, what was the reason? Nobody's saying, but the fact that he filed speaks volumes. When a woman's fed up is one thing, but when a man is tired, ooh. Men are logical creatures. They are not emotional. So he made a logical decision to be done with her after 9 years. I can only imagine. You know, they've probably been fighting about the fact that her image, her listening to secular music, him always having to defend her and her clothing options. Y'all know how these Christians be. Oh, you shouldn't wear that. You a first lady. You shouldn't act like this. You shouldn't do that. That role is too sexy. Y'all remember when she was in that movie with Kevin Costner? Is it Kevin Costner? Kevin Costner and Mr. Green Eyes himself. Baby, they was not feeling that. They felt it was too sexy. We'll never know. He'll probably put it in the book, baby. He gonna go on a press tour when it's time. Because she hasn't said anything. And I was looking at her Instagram yesterday because somebody was saying that that their marriage was on the. Y'all remember when we was discussing some things about Kevin Samuels? They were like, they don't like him, and he's the reason she don't have kids. I don't think so. I think she's the reason they don't have kids. Like I said, people were saying she don't want to ruin that body. She don't want nothing to do with it. Hey, I'm doing amazing. Dog, not Megan. And the pastor. Hey, Bree. Hey, chat. Hey, according to MJ. Probably proud until he saw the show. Ooh. Do y'all think that's what it is? I mean, she is an actress. I think people need to have realistic expectations. His next woman needs to be somebody who's in the church, because him marrying somebody outside of the cloth who doesn't come from that background. I mean, we talk about Megan Good, who was a child star turned video vixen turned beloved actress. I don't think he needs somebody like that. He needs like a what's her name from Real Housewives of Potomac, a Giselle Bryant, someone who's cut from that cloth, someone who understands imagery, who understands the look, the aesthetic. Because let's not act like the Christian community is not. Whoo, baby. Let's not act like it's not what it is. Hence why the girls from Mary Mary took so long to come out with a single. Hey, Shady Hood Tales. Wow, how long were they married? 9 years. 9 years. 9 years is a long time to just be with somebody and it's just you and them. Forever. I don't think I could do that. He not rich like that for her to turn down roles. Ooh. I mean, she did marry a pastor, though. She did marry a pastor. How much is he worth? Let me go look up his net worth. Because he do be out here selling books now. It's not like he not on podcasts and stuff like that. This is why you have to know who you're marrying. A lot of y'all are getting married because it looks good. I'm going to be with him because he's so fun. No, baby, you got to take in everything. Let's see this net worth, honey. He's worth $10 million. That's doing well for a pastor. Out here selling books. He graduated from the University of Southern California. Okay. Let's see Megan Good's net worth. She's worth $10 million. Okay. Let's see, how old is she? She's 40. She's 40. So I think the fact that she hit 40, he's like, no, I want children. You can't be mad at that. And he is 43. Yeah, he wanted some kids. Okay. He wasn't even about to play with her no more. He definitely wanted some kids. And he made a conscious decision to file for divorce. I don't blame him. If you're not getting what you want in the relationship and the person is not budging on their morals and their principles, they're not even cooperating, coming together with you to have a happy medium. Like, instead of children, let's have a child, and she doesn't budge on that. Mm-mm. It's giving very much Jenny Meyer, her ex-husband. She wasn't like a pastor's wife. Exactly. Like, he defended her a lot. He defended her a lot. I don't know what it's. I think it was about kids, because you got to understand, he's in a new space. When a man hits 40, he breathes a different type of air. They start walking different. They got a different type of light. He's probably looking at all his pastor buddies. They have children. That's a hard thing to do, coming to church every Sunday or giving the word, and you like, well, how do you even say that? We don't want kids, when in reality it's your wife don't want kids. You probably always wanted children, but you love this person so much you were willing to sacrifice that, and he probably just can't take it no more. He probably was like, this is never going to end. I told y'all, you can be in love with somebody at the same time and not like what they're doing. Right? He for the pulpit, not the streets. Definitely not. It's a hard pill to swallow. That's why I say, ladies, when it comes to the relationship between men and women, that's why you have to get with someone who's really into you and likes you more. Because there's a lot of men who cannot play second to you wanting something out of your career. Let's understand, we live in a patriarchal society. A lot of you hate that. I love it. It allows the men to be men until something different comes along. But we also need to understand, like, this game is very tricky. When we talk about this game called love, you know, she doesn't want kids. She's probably comfortable being an auntie, being a rich auntie. And he's not. He probably wants children. He probably wants a more wholesome lifestyle. Just the post in itself was real cryptic. The fact that he was thanking her. It's crazy. Let's see if people are in his comments. Let's see, Instagram. I'm going to go to his Instagram. Men normally don't file, so, okay, thank you, according to MJ. Please let them know, men normally do not file. So he is fed up with whatever they have going on. They probably agreed to something at first, right? That's why I really believe in, you gotta spin the block just to make sure. Sometimes, like, hey, we good? Are we okay? I'm on his page right now. He hasn't posted her on his page in a really long time. And he's working on something with BET. He probably wanted to be the sole provider for her, and she just didn't want that. All right, he got something coming out, Kingdom Business, with Yolanda Adams. He's doing all this amazing stuff with the church, and his wife is not involved. That probably hurts his spirit. Let's not act like we don't understand. Oops, sorry, y'all. Yeah, so here's the post. He said, y'all not ready for this. I'm so proud of my love at Megan Good. She's the most talented actress on the planet, and she's funnier than you may know. But I'm so glad to finally have a chance to see her do it all as Camille Parks, as the new Amazon show Harlem at Harlem Prime. It streams December 3rd on Amazon Prime Video. P.S. This will be your new favorite show. Sex and the City has nothing on Harlem. Ciao. She wasn't even one of the first people to comment. Her sister was the first person to comment. Yeah. Yeah, it's she's talking about her happy space and place on her page. Yeah, it's real weird. Let me look at the stories. You know, they be holding IG press conference. Start making people understand it's a privilege to be in your life. That's a Megan Good's IG story. Healing isn't pretty, but the other side is freaking beautiful. So again, she didn't know. Maybe she was blindsided by this divorce. She probably thought he was never going to leave. She probably thought like he was going to stay forever, and he chose not to. Hold on 1 second, y'all. This is crazy. Let's go to his IG press conference. He put Live Free in his book and his IG story. And somebody was reading, they really encouraged them to buy the book. So he's selling his book. Baby, he wants out. He wants out. And she wanted to stay in. Oof. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. Is he the reason her skin went 5 shades lighter last year? No, she's the reason. Right before the holidays. Hit the like, it's free. Yes. Also, he knew the type of woman he was marrying. Her not being the first lady material clearly wasn't a priority. I think Megan is amazing, by the way. I think she's beautiful. I think it's just really unfortunate that she's going through this. Unequally yoked, folks. Yes, like you have to, I believe you got to tap in every now and again to make sure you and your partner on the same wavelength. I have read on one of the gossip blog years ago about her allegedly being infertile. Damn. Damn. Ladies, this is why you got to be careful with what you be doing to your body, who you be around. Infertile. Megan is worried about her career. At least she experienced marriage. At least she got to experience it. I don't think she wanted a divorce just based off of what I saw in the IG press conference. They are both too busy for kids. I am sure they talked on this. Guys who become pastors in their 30s and don't have kids will prolong kids till 40s to get their name solid out here. Ooh. Hey, Cass. Now I never want to know what another me would look like. Kids are not a blessing. Cass! I thought she was infertile too. Wow. Listen, y'all, Megan wants kids so much that she had her eggs frozen. So then that goes into, do y'all think he bats for the other team? Because that is a rumor. I did see that. They say he was out here with his legs to the moon, honey. And, you know, do y'all think that's what it is? Do y'all think that's what it is? So I doubt it's about kids. Not her on her end. Listen, the Cass life is living her best life. Like, I respect women's rights when they say they don't want kids. I believe them. I don't even play games like, oh, eventually you'll want. I don't even play with them like that. I'm Team Megan and I'm a Christian. She looks more happy now. Okay. Perhaps he was trying to change her. I would not want to be married to an actor, "You're not kissing on no one but me." Oh, for years, her eyes looked unhappy to me. I'm happy she's free. Oh, I did hear he was controlling. I did hear that. This image thing in the church cracks me up because Jesus literally defended a so-called woman of the streets, Mary Magdalene. He said, "Least ye be judged," etc., etc. Biblically speaking, he has to step down from a pastor position since he has filed for divorce from his wife. Oh, wow. That's how they do it in the church. I seen a clip on IG of the two of them where she was saying she's working out to prepare her body for kids. Then he said, "Not now, later on." So I believe it was him that didn't want the kids. So you think he want to be with someone else? Because it's been 9 years. See, ladies, this is why I believe you should never waste your time. If you know you want kids and the person is not ready to have kids, don't marry them. Don't marry them. There's nothing wrong with saying no and on to the next. Her forever babe might be out there. She might have a Jenny Mai situation going on after this. All these single women at the church would have loved to be the first lady, okay? Listen, y'all, first lady life is stressful when you ain't all in. I don't think she was all in. She was trying to be, but I don't think it was for her. She went from sex symbol to God, okay? Goddess. Super immature if he divorced her over a TV role. She's literally an actress. I can't be that empty between the ears. I refuse to believe it. I think something's going on. Because if she wanted kids and he didn't, that's even worse. Do y'all think she was trying to get pregnant? That's why he filed for divorce. I don't know. These new age men, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. These pastors, ain't no telling. Them lost roles, and now she's back to those roles. Shaking my hand. So I think maybe Harlem had him like, what the heck? Hey, Devon frankly got money. I just looked up his net worth. Isn't he a producer in Hollywood as well? Yes, he is. Marriage is definitely hard. This is why I say y'all gotta come to a. Ooh, baby, when I get married, I just want one child, one and done. We're not doing a bunch of kids. One. Hopefully they come to the table with him because If I gotta do it, we doing one, baby. One. There's so many of y'all in the chat. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. I'm gonna be cutting it short because I gotta go to a dinner. Right? She made money off of being with him, even though she wasn't getting work. Their relationship was a brand. It definitely was. So I don't know. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how I would feel if I found out my man filed for divorce 5 days before Christmas. So you don't even want to spend the holidays with me. Like, that's how much you fed up. You went down to the courthouse, went and signed your John Hancock, stating you no longer want to be with me. Oh, baby. He can't be that empty between the ears. I refuse to believe it. I don't know. Their children would have been adorable. Beautiful kids. She still wanted to party with Lala and Kim. You saw how they was all over her about that Halloween outfit. And yes, he wants a legacy. See, that might be another thing. He might not like her lifestyle for real. Lala ain't nothing but a high-class hoe. So is Kim. Yeah, I know they say let Jesus judge, but I'm judging. She friends with Lala and Kim. Child, y'all already know what type of women them is. Listen, this is such a true factor that I could send y'all my IG inbox and Facebook inbox. Do be wanting me to marry them and be their first lady and all that jazz. And I'd be like, no, catch me at 45. Not catch me at 45. Baby, at 45, I'm still going to be we still having a party, okay? We're going to party at the wedding. We partying at the baby shower. We partying at everything, okay? I am a party girl. You cannot change that about me. Like, I am Carrie Bradshaw, except I don't want to sleep with married men. First Lady Jada. So it seems like Megan is a modern woman. He probably doesn't want that. He probably does not want that. Heck, Ken, I got your text. I just couldn't read it enough time. Please like the video, share the video, and always remember, opinions are not facts. Yes, Lord. Child, my old pastor used to try to talk to me into his son. Came back a year later and was like, what about Deacon such and such? I was like, no, but they really involved with you. No. Child, they be trying to marry them people off in the church. That's why I say that's the one place I don't believe in dating. The church, honey. It's breeding grounds for dysfunction. I know I'm not meant to be a first lady because I'm not going to church every Sunday. Listen. No. Child, this is team too much. It is. It is. Maybe he did something and he filed to get ahead of the story. Y'all think he got a side baby? What y'all think it is? That could be true. And listen, he ain't really been posting her since like her birthday in August. He made that one post about the show and that was it. Baby, I don't know what's going on, but something ain't right. It's clear she don't want the divorce and he do. And actually, before that, I think it's been almost a year. Child. That's why you got to be with a man who's more into you than you into them. And you can tell she's really into him because she done went on that book tour. Y'all remember the book tour about saving yourself for marriage? And she was standing beside him. That's when he was loving it. He probably can't deal with the fact that they make the same amount of money and she want to be out there being the new Sex in the City. That's a lot for somebody who's out here worshiping the Lord. Not saying it doesn't happen, but if he's trying to free the people from the pits of hell and you out there leading them, let's not act like that's how the Christian folks be acting. You know, it's given we not on the same wavelength. That's why I'm like, ooh, baby, it's a mess. So there were more posts before August, just the one. Maybe he's infertile. Come on, guys. Let's not always assume it's the woman's fault. You don't think he can have the kids? His legs to the moon. Girl, what? Not the legs to the moon. I read that in a blog. What's going on with the Hollywood's perfect Hollywood Christian couple? I'm shocked, but not really. I was caught off guard because I was like, dang, he filed for divorce. Devon Franklin. I said, Jesus, when the man files for divorce, my Lord. It's him that doesn't want them because when we were on a set and we were talking about it with two other women, she mentioned wanting kids and having her eggs frozen. Wow. I was like, why she gotta freeze her eggs when she got a whole husband on here? But I didn't ask any questions. See? 2 + 2 = 4 every time. Had a feeling it would not last, though God put them together. He don't want them kids, y'all. He don't want no kids. She freezing her eggs. He don't want them kids. Maybe he's the one who can't have them. I think he can have them. He just don't want them with her. He's pulling a genie by now. Oh, wow. Well, good thing she froze her eggs so she can have her babies. But still, now she got to pilferage through these men. He wasn't a Hollywood executive. I think she accepted the role knowing her marriage was essentially over since she had already tried to cool it down. Either that or was the last straw. Oh. Y'all commenting and discussing these people like you know them personally. You see how everybody got a story as to why they're divorcing so many misled souls. Well, baby, you don't have to be here. Nobody asked you to come. Nobody. Free will. I didn't know she had her eggs frozen. Me neither. She might have been like, hey, I'm going on 40. What's up? And he was like, I'm still creating my name out here and we ain't got time for no kids. Ooh, that's awful. That's a conversation they should have had 8 years ago. We can discuss it. We didn't say this is what happened, but we can talk just like you jumped in the chat to talk about it. I'm just saying, them fake Christians be killing me. They be coming out onto my, I told y'all, that's where I be getting all these watch hours from the hating hoes in the back. They claim they hate the tea, but they be all up in the business. You could have kept scrolling, baby. Miss Morality is trying to check us and do not judge a book by its cover. We do not know. Looks and money really do not mean anything. Christmas is a pagan holiday, not biblical. Sorry. Denise, well, we celebrate Christmas over here. We definitely celebrate the pagan holidays. We like gifts. Let's be real. She didn't have kids because she knew something all along. That's true too, Queen. Sometimes you just be knowing. Aside from just being an actress. So he must have had them legs to the moon and trying to get pregnant himself. These names coming in here wanting this to be topics. Don't like topic staff, YouTube, entertainment channels. I'm just saying. We on party for life, okay, Queen? Let it be known. He wanted it. He wanted to try to control it, but it sounded like it didn't work out. And it's not. Ooh. Y'all, what time is it? Ooh. Child, we got 2 minutes and I gotta go. Yes, hit subscribe. Like this stream. You want to give a little bit, give a little bit. Because I'm going to Texas tomorrow. I'm going to be in Dallas, baby. With Mama Bay. Right? Maybe it's him. By the way, I'm in no way saying infertility is a value judgment. We all have different paths in life. Baby, if you're infertile, because I know I want a kid. I'm not about to be with you. If you don't want kids, I'm not about to be with you. I want at least one. He don't want them or she don't want them. Megan paid a lot for that body. I don't think she was about to rush to pop out kids. Maybe she wasn't. I just wish the best for both parties. Divorce seems so painful. Right before the holidays? That's what I'm saying. Oh, my Lord. Good for her, keeping her career. Good evening. Meg already moved on. She's acting in Harlem. Okay. She did have plastic surgery. She got her titties and she never had them titties. I remember her on Eve's Body. She was flat-chested. Jada, it started with her breast, and then she got the skin lightening and God knows what else. And in Venus retrograde, yeah, that relationship's is likely based off of stuff from the past that resurfaced. I did not know she did all that. We like gifts. Yes, we do. I know she had her breast done and she's an actress. They always get something done. The skin lightening. Safe travel spree to whatever. Thank you. Can I get my money back for the whack book they wrote? Oh, girl. No, you're not going to ask. You want your money back? You want your money back? Thanks for the tea. Safe travels. Thank you. Oh, my God. I don't want your money back. I don't want my money back. Now she gonna put her eggs in someone else's body. Child, that's just so, I don't know. She's an actress. They are different. She probably felt like she was acting for that whole marriage. Baby. And on that note, what are your thoughts on this? What are your opinions? What are your thoughts on Devon Franklin filing for divorce? What do y'all feel like the issue is? What are your thoughts to Megan Good? Because it seems like she's been blindsided. Thank y'all for all the safe travels. I am, because we're going to be recording from Dallas, baby. We're going to be recording. Shout out to you. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Hey, where is it? Where is it? Run the checkup. Okay, and run the checkup. It's so many of y'all in the chat. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video. This is how you can support the channel by thumbs in the video up, sharing this video. Hell, send a little cash, a little dollar, a little dinero, a little peso. But I'm thankful for all y'all. I hope y'all have safe travels to wherever y'all going. Baby, this has been a mess. I gotta go because y'all know we do not want to be late because I'm a stickler for time. And on that note, I gotta go. Bye.